Joey Badass bodied everybody. What up, word? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe and notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. You know what I do. You know what I'm about. I'm about this hip-hop culture. I'm about these bars, and any chance I get to represent where I'm from, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm about right here, gang. This Ab-Soul, Joey Badass, this Big Sean. Listen, this is what it is, gang. I don't want to talk about these goofy dudes all day. Sometimes I just want to hear bars. Before anybody told me what was going on, before anybody posted anything, I went on my YouTube and I saw it. I was like, what is this? Red Bull, Spiral, Freestyle, Joey Bada. I was like, okay, I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't know no hype. I didn't know this was a diss or a battle or that or not. I didn't know anything. I just clicked it because it came up in my feed, right? I clicked that thing on, that beat started banging, gang. Listen, this record fire, gang. This record fire. Big Sean, Joey Badass, Ab-Soul, all of them represented, but I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest, and I know my title say Joey Badass bodied him. He did, but I want to get to that. But I'm not going to take nothing away from Big Sean, right? He started off because that was the level that needed to be kicked in, right? Then Ab-Soul and then Joey. But listen, gang, I told y'all a few months ago I covered the story when Joey came with the rulers back, and he wasn't even spitting like this, right? And I get it. Sometimes you need the right beat, you need the right circumstance, and he knew they was going to be judging him harshly. He knew he was going up with two dudes. Let's just be honest. Y'all laugh at Big Sean a lot, but Sean got bars, especially when he need to. But this, gang, this might be the control verse all over again. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not taking, listen, before y'all get it twisted, I'm not taking nothing away from Big Sean. I'm just going to be honest. He did his thing, right? But I'm a bars man, and sometimes bars include energy. Sometimes bars include your mood, how you attack the whole record. And listen, unique, listen, Joey Badass has impressed me, gang. I'm not easy to impress, not with these bars, gang. I'm like on some like, listen, Wu-Tang, Red Man. Listen, gang, it's not easy. It's not easy. This is extracurricular right here. And this right here, this beat and all that. Listen, I'm debating if I want to get demonetized and play this record. I'm just going to be honest. But the simple fact of the matter is, gang, your boy Joey, I told y'all, a lot of people got worked up about that line. I told you it's an old Jay-Z line, right? Too much West Coast dick licking, da-da-da. He said it. He sparked a lot of y'all dudes up. Rayvon came out of nowhere, bang, 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 right? And I like Rayvon's retort. I like that. And I like Daylight's retort. Like, I like that. I like how everybody got worked up. Salute. Curtis King, everybody that did their thing. But this right here, listen, I don't think y'all thought Homeboy was coming back like this. I didn't know he was coming back like this, busting, bang, bang. Listen, gang. Joey, listen. I'm telling you, I didn't expect this. I got the lyrics right here. I didn't expect this, right? Like, again, all of them did their thing. I like Ab-Soul. I like what he did. He represented the West Coast. It was all in the sport of competition. But if you sit there and try to tell me that either one of them bodied Joey on this, you're going to have to leave the room, gang. I'm just going to be honest. This is what I'm talking about right here. And I'm not even going, you know what? I want to read from this article because it's details that I want to make sure that get expressed, because a lot of people are just expressing their opinion, but I want to read from this article so we can see a little more detail of what happened. So let me get to it. The rap game could use some more posse cuts. The Red Bull is providing just that with the third season of their Red Bull Spiral Freestyle. Basically how the camera was going around the room. Shot in one take, season 3 kicks off with the Midwest, West Coast, and East Coast being properly represented by the likes of Detroit's Big Sean, Carson's Ab-Soul, and Brooklyn's Joey Badass, respectively. Listen, Joey Badass he hold Brooklyn down on this. I'm gonna be honest. Joey Badass been around for a while, but he held Brooklyn down, right? Sean starts things off with a stellar verse taking aim at social media critics who live on the internet. Quote, "You going nowhere fast, but from your view, you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a master class on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself. I like that. I like that energy. I like what Sean does. Right? I know y'all want to get Sean, the corniest bars in hip hop, da-da-da. Sean does his thing. I'm just going to be honest. He just does it in his own way. And a lot of people don't understand. They want you to sound like the next man sometimes, and that ain't good for hip hop. So I respect what Sean do. I can't listen to his whole albums and things like that, but I respect his guest appearances. Let me keep it moving. Ab-Soul then comes through with, and takes off his J Dilla had to Sean before going in and addressing Joey's back and forth with Ab's friend Daylight and TDE label mate Ray Vaughn. I became a Ray Vaughn fan because of this exchange. Right? I seeked him. I'm like, who is home? I started seeking him out, follow him with different things because of this exchange. But that's what this exchange was for, to open up the eyes to people who may not know everybody that's making moves right now. Right? I had seen Ray Vaughn before. I seen him freestyle this and that third, but I never ever really locked in until this exchange, until he came back at Joey Badass for allegedly coming at the West Coast. And a lot of West Coast, I mean, dudes are sensitive, gang. I get it. We take things for what, like, we take everything at face value, right? And I understand, like I said, that line that Joey said, that's an old Jay-Z line, too much West Coast dick licking, da-da-da. And that was, let's be honest, it is a sub at Kendrick's dominance right now in the game. The West Coast is coming back, and that sound like, I told you, these East Coast dudes, they've been hating for a long time, these New York dudes, right? They've been hating for a while. I'm just going to be honest. They've always been like that, but we've accepted that because New York is the greatest. New York is where it came from when it comes to hip hop. So we're going to just let y'all have that. But we just going to be honest. Y'all some hating ass niggas. It is what it is. And so he was in New York fashion, like back when the East Coast, when KRS One of them and what's my guy that passed away? F Compton, Tim Dog and all them. When they started getting a little nudge to like say little stuff slick about the West Coast, because Dre and them was running it, we all knew what it was. New York was starting to get a little salty because they wasn't holding it down like they used to be. It is what it is. And New York had it for years after that, but they didn't like that the West Coast actually came and started dominating. So when I saw Joey Badass say that, I said, yeah, there go that New York shit again. Let me keep this moving. He said, in which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament, Solo admits. He said, I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. Nah, anybody can get it in such a way that will make any physician conflicted. But listen, the 4-7 still on my tricep. Pass the pot, let me skill it. I'm quite the chef. Gang, they was spitting. You got to go back and listen to these things over and over to understand what's popping. These dudes was spitting, gang. I could sit here and break this stuff down. I don't have the time to do all this. Like, it's just, but it's beautiful to hear. I love this beat, and I think I got to play this before I get out of here, gang. And if they rip it down or something, if I have to rip it down, then it is what it is. If I remove it, that means they demonetize me. But I'm going to play it, gang. Let me keep this moving. He added pro errors to masters. That ain't never incorrect, but it's still TDE till 3,000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped, but this is hip hop. You know we still on that. Listen, these bars, it's the energy and everything. It just made me like, it took me back. You know what I'm saying? It took me back to where I love. And this is where, you see where it's going though. Kendrick, let's be honest, like he's restored it. He's restored it. We want to hear guys spitting now. I went to the show the other night and I'm listening to the tracks that he's selecting and the way it's performing. I'm like, oh, this dude is doing a hip hop show. Like, you gotta be a fan to follow this guy right now, right? She's a beautiful contrast. The show was amazing, right? But I was like, bro, this dude just did the entire Euphoria. I'm like, this song long as hell. It's all lyrics. Nobody's out there on the stage with him. And he spit every lyric, just walking around doing it as a rapper. I'm like, oh, this is a hip hop show. He's giving these people a hip hop show. He restored the feeling, gang. It is what it is. Let me keep this moving. Joey then closes the cypher out by replying to fans suggesting that he's been trying to ignite another East versus West beef when he dropped the video for The Ruler's Back, where he mentions the famous Jay-Z line about West Coast admiration. Quote, since The Ruler's Back, they've been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I still talk slick, don't press your luck. And I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. But this ain't got to turn into nothing else, let's keep it rap. He's just keeping it right, but he's telling you he's not backing down. A lot of dudes would have copped a plea by now with the whole West talking about you can't come here, right? A lot of dudes would have copped a plea, but I like his energy, right? We got Unique in the building. I like his energy, gang. Let me keep this moving. The Brooklyn rapper then brings up the heat he was taking from fans. Rapping, first off, I can never hate the West Coast, but since niggas coming for Joe, F it then. Let's go. Niggas must have forgot what Dot said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes. Listen, gang. Listen, gang. Listen. That's one of the illest just lines. Sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes. Ha ha, right? That's one of the illest lines anyway. And when he said it, he brought it back, and it is like, oh, they dudes really is sensitive rappers back in their pajama clothes. That's a hot line, gang. I guess this ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know that's how you supposed to bring it. And this is why we ended up with a battle 10 years later, because certain rappers in their pajama clothes didn't understand. Just get in the booth, say your rap. You ain't got to go in different interviews, say, oh, well, are you still playing that now? What do you think of that verb? No, it was a moment in time. Like, you ain't got to be a sensitive rapper. I'm not even bringing that guy's name up because he don't need to be in every conversation. But what I am saying is, we got the Control verse, and we got one of the greatest battles in hip-hop 10 years later because a sensitive rapper didn't understand that in hip-hop, you supposed to believe you're the best, and you could say it to your man, and y'all can still dap each other up and shake each other's hand and finish. These guys were interacting. It was all love. I like how Ab-Soul was rolling up on him like, yo, how you talking crazy about my, you know what I'm saying, my side, da-da-da. It's all love. I like all that. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do right here, man, I got to hear this, girl gang. I'm just gonna be honest. I gotta hear this. We gotta go into this, and we just gonna go, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it's Shine Down, man. Red Bull Spiral.
Let's go.
My nigga Ab-Soul, Joey Badass. Me first, fuck it. Hey, you going nowhere fast, but from your view you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on the carousel. You bums could probably teach a master class on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
What?
That's how you feel?
Hey.
See, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. And if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have to. A lot of my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confuse tough skin for having tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. Plus, they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. Drop jams, 1 diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Great nigga. How niggas even want my name on they tombstone? Yeah, your name. Seems to me you want A, but don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong.
Hey.
Spit like believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique, have power before the money.
Hey, hold on. Hold up, yo. Hold up, gang. Hold up. Listen. Let me make sure I heard what he said right, gang. Yo, hold up. See, y'all sleeping. Way more than unique. I had power before the... Listen. Let me make sure what he said, because that... Yo, listen. Yo. Let me see. Let me make sure I heard what I heard, yo. Bro said, spit like bulimia. Believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique. Had power before the money. He's a play on words because Joey Badass plays unique on the on power. Yo, listen, I like that line. Let's go.
Since the goatee and proud chains and Caesar hats, I even made the goat cheese. Just imagine all the other shit you don't see. I'm coming to kill and destroy the feeling. I'm feeling the boy. Tripping on me, but I still feel the hum like I'm feeling Detroit. B.I.G. minus the east and west beat. From the down, you gotta kiss me from right to left cheek.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's go. This beat's dope.
And I took it easy, man.
Man, I told you that in confidence, big bro. You had to do me like that, man. Come on. Hey, man, fuck it. Let me remove the cat. My lady told me that my
let me remove the cat.
Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cable be navy blue. You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a bird or a plane. And I'm rather faster than Burner's vein. Anyway, respect the gang in them.
Okay.
You your paper thin. Featherweight, yeah. And your paper thin, like you never bank. You don't pay what you weigh, fuck is you even seeing? Even if you was related to Shabba, you wouldn't make rank. On my mama, your men around her just made plank. Huh? The rule is back, in fact, I never left. In which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament. I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. Nah, you know anybody can get it in such a way that it'll make any position conflicted. But listen, the 47 still on my tricep. Passive hot, let me skill that I'm quite the chef. Pro era, the masters that ain't never incorrect. But it's still TDE till 3000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip hop, you know we still on that.
Yeah.
It's healthy for the sport, sticking to the rules, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot. The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came
Bro, spitting.
Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And that's Nene who her favorite rapper is.
Oh.
I had to do it, Fred.
Yeah, that's cute, nigga. Look. PK the Carson, the bar name, see the caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute.
Hey, damn.
Can't compete cause I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat. Blasphemy, I don't need no one to blaspheme. Charge it to the game, call that shit a catastrophe. Back, they been trying to measure.
He's subbing in this. He's subbing, gang.
Slick, no pressure, love. And I ain't taking no words back. I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else. Just keep it all rap. First off, I could never hate the West Coast. With 6 niggas coming for Joe, fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what I said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers and they
Time to close.
I guess. This ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put bad boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though.
Hey.
I was at the party, but I never seen a freak on. Instead of battle rap on stage showing his cheeks on. The type of time these niggas be on, ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who kind of for attention, but wearing masks like Hero. See through your raps, clear.
I'm spit to this. Fuck this.
Fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about Sunday's road fog around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on my time. Told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist. Cause when I playing in the lines, now they like getting eclipsed. Supernova over, no, I gotta keep it lit. But the conversation shift every time I talk my shit. It's written in the constellations of script. I'm like years ahead, they just trying to catch the drip. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gon' pack light. I'm over heads like a carry-on, ain't never checked yet, I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck, respect that. They hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up before you think of stepping the swing right. I'm up early on the grind, I shine
Nuts.
late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight.
Oh.
You niggas time of day, the fucking shine a light on them. I'm a light ray. Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, you gotta pay. Look,
Damn.
I said, what's a little
Top quarter straight.
It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my dream on. Empty out the clip on your whole click when I aim on. I'm catching collaterals, hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one line?
That's breath control, gang. Let me explain to you. That's breath control, gang. You know how hard that is to spit that all the way.
You shot first, bro. I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man. Shooters gonna shoot.
Listen, gang.
I mean, it's up right now. Hey, big 4-7. It's up.
You heard him. Y'all niggas is up right now. He telling y'all, man, listen, I shot at y'all just so y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Spit back. Listen, they spitting. Listen, if this joint is still up, that mean they didn't demonetize. I normally don't play music on my shows like that because they usually come and hit you with the red $sign and then they take everything that your show gonna get. But if it's up there, I'm gonna leave it up there. I normally don't react to stuff, but I had to because this joint is just fire. Listen, salute the Absol, Joey Badass, and Big Sean. Great record. Salute the Red Bull for allowing them to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop's still alive, gang. They didn't go out and get some dudes doing some mumble shit or some drill bullshit. These dudes went and got some spitters, and salute the Red Bull, gang. Well, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.